when you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be on how to draw a horse in colored pencil. Today's just going to be a speed video. I'm not going to do actually a tutorial, so you guys can just sit back, relax, and watch. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to show you guys just a couple of the new sharpeners that I got and which ones I like the best if you guys are kind of interested in getting into colored pencils and which the ones are best to use for it. I have 3 different kinds. The first one I just got in stock. This one is actually made for the Premier colored pencils that I actually use. It's a really nice one. They're about, I'd say about $10 if you order them on like Dick Blick or Amazon, a little bit more if you get them in store. What's nice about these is you've got 2 different holes right here, and you actually literally get 2 different types of shapes, hence the reason there's 2 holes. The other nice feature is it's got a little top for protection. It's also got a little canister where you can store your shavings into it and then dump it when you're done. So I've got a couple nice features to it. Real quick, I'll show you the different tips. So I tested this out on this piece and another piece I've been working on for clients right now, and I liked this first hole right here just because it gave you a shorter tip, and so the tip didn't break as easily. Shut up without it luring. And so I really like that. Just because the fatter the tip, the harder it is to break. These pencils do break kind of easy, which is the only downfall to the Prismacolor Premier. Other than that, their colors are great. I would like to try a Faber just because they do not break as easily. The tips stay nicer. They also have what's called Very Thins by Prismacolor as well. They're supposed to be a little bit harder. I have not tried those ones yet, but they are supposed to be nice because they're harder and the tips don't break as easily. So I thought that was nice that I had the option of still using these pencils without them breaking as easily just because I have a fatter tip. If you like a skinnier point, then it's got the other side, which I thought was kind of nice. I'll show you what that looks like. So I had to kind of wait for this one to come in because I ordered this, and right now with all the craziness going on, art supplies are definitely taking a minute to come in right now. So it was nice to finally get this and be able to try this out on a product and then show you guys if you guys like this stuff. The other kind I have is by M&R. What's nice about this one is it's really heavy metal one, and so it's not a cheap one. It lasts a while, and it's got 2 holes, one for a smaller pencil, one for a bigger one. What's nice about this one is it sharpens these kind of pencils just fine on the regular size hole right here. But I also do pastels. Pastel pencils with the Derwent that I work with are a bit thicker pencil, and so it's easier to do it in this bigger hole. Pastel pencils are kind of hard to sharpen, depending on the type of sharpener that you're using. Like if I was to try this, it wouldn't fit in here for one thing, and another thing, it wouldn't sharpen as nicely because they have a tendency to break as well. So most of the time I like to sharpen with an X-Acto knife instead to sharpen them. So it's nice to have this one instead because you got that bigger hole. And the main key for any sharpener, if you want that nice fine tip, for graphite, for pencil, for pastel, if you don't want it to break as easily, you need a nice sharp blade. The option with this one is you can actually replace these. These blades are made in Germany, and it's really easy to screw them out and replace them. That way you don't have to keep on buying a new sharpener, but if you want to spend the time, this is about the same price as this guy. It's only 10 bucks, so not a big deal. Now here's the one. I was desperate for a new sharpener because I decided to accidentally throw my other one that I really liked away. So I was desperate for a sharpener, and right now stores do not have a lot of stuff, or they're not selling just general stuff right now, especially for art supplies. So I just had my husband grab this one at Walmart. This one just has 1 size hole. Again, it does not work with my pastels, but I have not been doing a lot of pastel work. I have been just doing a lot of colored pencil portraits, which has been really great. And this one actually has been doing just great. It's got a canister as well. Sometimes the shavings get kind of stuck inside of here when I'm trying to open the side of it right here to dump it out. Whereas this other clip one right here, you just pop off the whole top and you dump it out. That's another difference between the two. I mean, this one was about $6. So I mean, these are all kind of the same price. The one I had that I accidentally threw away was by General. They make white charcoal pencils. I use white charcoal all the time when I do my pastel work instead of using white and black pastel pencils. I just like them better to mix with my pastels. That's just a personal preference. If you guys are kind of curious, I can do a video on pastels and show you what the difference is between the two. I think they just layer on top of the Derwent pencils better. But the pack I bought, the 2-pack of white pencils, sometimes comes with a red sharpener at the bottom. And so I just got it for free. I started using it with my pastels as well as my charcoal pencils that I was all sharpening, and I really liked it. And I started using it with my colored pencil portraits, and it worked out great. So I was really bummed when I accidentally threw it away. I don't know why I did that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And this is the final piece. That way you can kind of see how big it is. I did another piece I just posted, and everybody's like, oh, I thought it was so big, and it was only 9 by 12, and that's just because it had so much detail in it. I am so glad that a lot of you guys on my husband's Facebook account were just loving this piece, even in this progress pic that I shared with it. And I'm so happy that this will be going to its owner. And like I said, I just had so much fun with all the detail in here, especially around here. And that's what I love about colored pencils, is that they look so good on this base wood, and that also that they just layer in the color so well. I haven't been doing colored pencils for very long. I messed around with them a little bit, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. And then my husband and I, when we first started our art business, just to give you guys a quick backstory, got into wood burning. And we first started with boxes, and then we moved into the same kind of plaques that you just saw that color pencil on, and we really enjoyed doing that stuff. Clients really liked the different look, the redness that the wood would turn as we were burning those. But our daughter is almost 2 years old. She'll be 2 years old here in a month, and she is a little monkey. So until we get a studio shed out here, we don't want to have wood burning stuff in the house because she can get everything. So if you're a parent, you can kind of understand what that's one like. And also, they definitely take a lot much time. They take a lot longer to do, just because you're hand burning with just a little tiny tip on there. And so it was just a lot easier to switch into colored pencils. I love doing color, and I really liked the idea of doing color on wood. And I wanted to give people an option to be able to hang it, because, I mean, look how thick this piece of wood is. I'd say it's almost an inch thick. It's not there yet, but pretty close to it. And so it's really easy just to put hanging materials on the back of it, so that you guys don't have to worry about hanging materials. That's why I'm not doing as many pastels as I was used to doing. That's why we're not doing the wood burnings, just because we like the color, and it's just a lot easier setup. So if you guys are just kind of curious about why we switched over to that. But anyway, thank you so much. I decided to rattle on just a little bit longer there, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am so glad it is nice outside, because now I get to do videos outside and do some filming outside, which is absolutely beautiful. And also my kids can come outside, and I don't know if you can hear the background, but my son is talking a lot, and I think he's ready for dinner. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and take care of yourselves. Bye.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you, I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. but be still.